One mistake. One mistake you can make against a team that you can defeat can cost you a chance to go to the Super Bowl. One mistake you can make can hurt a team's chemistry, can hurt a team's ride and rise to the top. One team's mistake can change everything, can change the momentum going forward. It can change, hell, a coach's career. It could change a player's career. It could change everyone's lives. When you speak about the NFL playoffs, you speak about winning. You don't speak about losing. The only obligation you have from here on out is winning, not losing. You lose, you sit at home and you watch other teams hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy at the Super Bowl. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't need that. That's the last thing on your plate that you need to see another team celebrating something that you desire to get. That same fire, that same passion, that same adrenaline rush is burning through this team to go and get it. You're sitting 9-1, very perfect. And you're steamrolling through every single opponent, making a statement that's heard around the world and even in the NFL. Some say we're a target, but we're welcoming the target. We're not hiding from being hunted. In case you forgot, we're the same damn team that everybody think that won't make it to the big dance. So what's in the cards for us is to go to the divisional round, to go to the NFC Championship round, and win, dominate. That's what's in the cards for us. And then after we do that, we go to the Super Bowl. And we do what everybody, and I mean everybody, said that we couldn't do. It's to win the Super Bowl and have our 5th title in franchise history. We haven't had a championship since 67 years ago. 1957 to be exact. But it just motivates us. It motivates this team. It motivates the fan base. It motivates the coaches. It motivates the players to go and get the job done in the NFL playoffs. It doesn't matter if it's the Vikings. Doesn't matter if it's the Cardinals. Doesn't matter if it's the Eagles. Doesn't matter if it's the Washington Commanders. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in our way. We're going to take care of business. Send those guys home packing. It's nothing personal. We just want to win one thing, and that one thing that we want to win is to win a Super Bowl. And to be the last team standing, hoisting that Vince Lombardi trophy in New Orleans. That's what we want. That's what we desire. That's what we fuel our heart for. You could talk about numbers. Numbers is easy to talk about because numbers never lie. When it comes to the results and it comes to the stats, it don't lie. No. They tell the truth. So here's the truth for you. That the Lions will walk in the 2024 NFL playoffs and win the Super Bowl. That's the truth for you. That's the headline that should be spoken about on FS1, on ESPN, on NFL Network. That should be the headline. You can sit here and say, yeah, well, you know, Patrick Mahomes is better. You can sit here and say Lamar Jackson is better. You can sit here and say Josh Allen is better. No disrespect to him, but he's not a Jared Goff. No disrespect, but with all disrespect, Jared Goff is a true MVP. And he could care less about winning a league MVP. I could say it time and time and time again that he could care less about it, but the only thing he could care about is him going to the Super Bowl and winning his Super Bowl MVP to shut up all the naysayers, to shut up all the talk, to shut up a lot of things that people have said on live television, naming him as a civilian, naming him as a pedestrian. Do you think those top 5 quarterbacks would accomplish the same kind of things that he accomplished with this team so far? Do you think that? No. They wouldn't have never got far with this Detroit Lions team ever. I mean, ever. You can bring up top 5 guys and say that they will and say that they would do 10 times better than Jared Goff in a Lions uniform, but they couldn't. Because this system, this style of play under Ben Johnson wouldn't fit those guys the way it's fitting Jared Goff. When you go to an NFC championship game, you win multiple playoff games. The standard is the standard. You drop the ball on yourself by losing to the San Francisco 49ers, 30 minutes away from the Super Bowl. All you needed was clutch catches. All you needed. That's all you needed to get you through, possibly even field goals. That's all you needed, man. That's all you needed. And I know that a lot of Lions fans, and including myself, we won't get over it. And I'm sure we won't get over it until we get this job done. And this job that we need to get done is to go to the Super Bowl. And then we'll forget about last season. Then we'll forget about the fact that we blew a chance at going to the big dance. And as you know, we have a 3-game stretch coming up right after Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana, same kind of thing. Chicago, Green Bay, Buffalo, 3-game homestand. And the rest from there you already know. It's a chance that we could seal the deal and become the number 1 seed walking into the NFL playoffs. And having a first-round bye. It's very possible we can lock that thing down and walk into the playoffs with that exact sentiment to be the number 1 seed. We don't want to lose that spot to the Eagles. The Eagles are lurking. They are. I'm not going to sit here in front. They're lurking for that spot. But we ain't going to let that happen. We ain't going to let that slide. It's either 13 or 14 games that could solidify this spot and seal the deal for us. So with that being said, let's play in playoff mode now. Let's play in playoff mode now. Off-season's off-season. OTAs, training camps, all that stuff, that's off-season talk. But right now, this is playoff mode. Right now, this is postseason bound. Right now, this is what matters to us. We go to Lucas Oil Stadium and put on a show. Take care of the Indianapolis Colts, and I know that won't be one tough task. Well, it will be a one tough task for us, but then again, we got to go in there and put on a show and make sure that we can deliver the best performance that's ever seen in the NFL. Yeah, you put up a great 52 point on the Jags. Yeah, you destroyed the Dallas Cowboys with 47 points, but let's go for 60. Let's go for 70 when we're playing against the Indianapolis Colts. We're not going to forget about the 41-21 loss back in 2020. We're not going to forget about that. So it's all eyes on you for Week 12. It's all that matters now. It's all that matters. Playoff mode. Playoff mode, man. Playoff mode. So, to the haters, it's Detroit versus everybody. And to those that love us, Watch us work. Watch history be made. This is your boy Chicken Nugget King 313. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm at 262 subscribers. This is my thoughts on the NFL playoffs. And these teams that's going to be in the playoffs, it's 7 available spots. But there's one that only matters. It's number 1 seed. That's the only thing that matters for us. You know, it's all for one, one for all. So, when we get there, tell our opponents we'll see you there. Chicken Nugget King out. One pride.